I really gotta get a new audio cable. My god, this shit's rough. This shit's really bad. Gotta remember to order one. Alright. Hey, did you buy the game? Or are you gonna wait for a sale? I think a lot of people are gonna wait on a sale. Before I start, there's something I want to look at. Specifically the kick. I never really looked at like the moderation options and stuff. Let's see if that works. I'm getting sick of these bots. Black Friday? Wait, it's Black Friday? I thought that was until November. That's news to me. I know they got some other mannerisms, but there's been like one specific bot that I've seen 5 streams in a row. I haven't seen the others in a while, but I guess when they pop up, I'll add them too. Gotta shut that mess down. No lie, looked at my chat history. All I saw in there was just bots, man. Every time. It's like 1 per stream, guaranteed. It's crazy. Gotta say, I barely see them on Twitch these days, but Kick is just like, you get 1 mandated bot message every time you go live. Like, I still want to be over here as a 3rd option. You know, the ad-free choice, but I gotta get these bots out of here. Can't just ignore that. They have some AI moderation thing, but I don't even want to touch that. I'll just do things myself. Nothing but trouble. Well, I know it's gonna be November, but shit, I'm used to Black Friday being closer to Thanksgiving. They just have this shit the whole month now? Like, I vividly remember eating Thanksgiving, watching the game, and then running to Best Buy. I've done that. It's kind of weird having it for a whole month. And then what about Cyber Monday? Like, when do you have that? Those are like two separate things. Although I kind of did my PC upgrade slash purchase of the year already. I wanted to wait until now, but I was kind of forced to do this because if I didn't, I wouldn't even be here right now. I might still try to get something. I've been meaning to get a GPU upgrade, but they're still kind of high. I thought they would have lowered by now. Like, damn, I can't go from a 1060 to like a 270 or something. They're like, nah, I will still want 1K for that. Like, bro, aren't they like at the 5000 series now? How much them shits cost? I don't think they should be costing that much at this point. Those shits are considered ancient. But I gotta get off this 1060, bro. It's been too long. Time to upgrade, even if a little bit. Even just going to like a 2000 series would be big. I could always just buy another pre-built, but I haven't done that in a long ass time. Also, I don't want Windows 11. Fuck Windows 11. Like, I'll stomach 10 if I get a new one, but no 11. 11 in the trash. We skipping that one. What's up, Aaron? Haruka offered to like sell me his. Said his has Windows 10 on it, but I don't know. If I do get a second one, I might do the whole streaming PC setup. I've been meaning to do that. Because some of these PC games I play, trying to stream, play it, and record, yeah, that's impossible. But without losing frames.
I'm getting pretty tired here. Are we even going the right way?
No, we're not. How many life bottles did I have before I started this last night? 4? Yeah, that's probably why I'm getting trashed. It's kind of a long way back out. I could check to see if there's any chests around here that have anything valuable in it. I haven't done that. This place is kind of big. Lazily Dirtastic 67. What's up? Six, 7.
What? Nothing?
Who would have thought that the math teacher would get annoyed at hearing a combination of two numbers? Isn't that crazy? Apple gel is not valuable at all. I know you can mine these rocks, but I think those are just for mats. I could check and see what that is though. Oh, it's actually a crawl space. What? I don't remember this. Oh, it's just a sack. It's probably gonna be a mat. Yep. Not a bad one. 240 points. You know what's funny? That's probably what I would tell people. Because I actually do like 6 and 7. No joke. No joke, no memes. I actually do. 6 is one of my favorite ones. I like 7 as well. So, like, even if I said that, I wouldn't even be lying. That's actually what I think. Oh, this shit. Oh, it's 5K gold. That's still not bad. Damn, that's a lot. Even at this point. I was hoping it was like last time and it had an elixir in it. There's some life bottles, but it's only one. Okay, then. Yeah, it's too bad you gotta go out of your way for this stuff. 5K gold, though, that ain't bad. I mean, is there a merchant even in this place? Yeah, I'm not surprised there wasn't. Nope, I didn't play past 7. All I heard was 8 is terrible compared to 7. 9 is good, and most people say 10 is good as well.
Let's do this.
Just never got to it. Mostly though, I like didn't buy the others because I got 7 off of PSN. That's how I played it. Like, I didn't even grow up with that shit. That's like nostalgia games to people, but that's not nostalgic with me. But this ain't so, oh, you played this when you were a kid and that's why you like it. Like, no. I played these games like 7 years ago. I was not a little Timmy. Didn't really have a lot of RPG games when I was a kid, really. So yeah, I guess I'd have to leave the entire place. I think I can warp out, right? Okay. I'll be able to come back in. Only just the entrance. Fuck. I thought it linked to all the save points, but I guess not. I think for like a proper practice session, I'd probably want to get more life bottles than 4. But I nearly beat him like 3 different times. Worst thing about this boss is just the digging. The fact that he can just dig and then just do it again and have complete iframes in between doing those two, it's just sickening. I already know I'm gonna probably hate that boss the most. Shops are all the way down here. Got this spotlight. I think 10 should be enough. Oh, you can get holy bottles now. Oh, this is where they started nerfing it. I thought that was until Zesty. Oh, shit. So holy bottles are mid in this game too. That fucking sucks. Oh yeah, I didn't play that far into it. Like I didn't play the FF series until Dawn of Souls on Game Boy Advance. That's what got me into the series. I played all the Game Boy Advance ports, which was Dawn of Souls had 1 and 2. There was 4, 5, and 6. So I played all of them. Then there was also the DS remake for 3. I played that as well. And then like gigantic gap in time, and then I get a PlayStation 3, PSN, and then I buy 7 off that. And that's where I stopped. Game Boy Advance though was a godsend to like sort of like have the experience of playing older games, because there was a lot of ports that they did. So I said ports matter, even if they aren't the best ones. Like having the shit available makes a huge difference, because I would have never gotten to this series the way I did had those ports not existed. Change my game to race. I'm not playing remastered though. Isn't that false advertising? You know, if I change it to remastered, people are gonna come in here asking about it. Hey, is the remaster any good? Should I buy the remaster? Hey man, why is this not in 120 FPS? Wow, yours looks a lot different than the ones I see. I'm gonna get so many questions if I do that shit. Yeah, you're trying to make me a villain. That's what you're doing. Like, at least wait till I'm ready to run this game. It'll be a little bit longer. Like, these fights that I'm getting kind of stuck on are easily going to be the longest parts of the learning process. There's going to be like a huge stretch where it's just going to be Rowan Fireball spamming it. The progress is going to be really fast until the tougher bosses start showing up near the end. Because I know after Hammer's End you get Rowan back, and then there shouldn't be that many problems, I think, until Agria and Pressa. For the most part, this is what Jep told me. He said Agria and Pressa will be like the most problematic one. There would be no reason for me to play remaster right now, because I'd have to redo all my files. People was telling me there's like some weird input stuff with the remaster too, like with cutscene skipping and stuff. Like, I do plan on buying it, but I'd rather wait till I'm about to actually play it, because if I buy it now, it's just gonna sit. Need to actually do something with this stuff. So that's why I don't have it now. But I will get it, I will play it, do a run up with it, but well, when I learn this and I'm actually somewhat decent at this game, which I'm not right now, but when I do, we'll make some time for it. I mean, shit, Bamco's gonna get my money. I doubt they care in the end. They're gonna get their, what is it, $40, $50? I forgot how much it was. Did y'all hear though? Like, apparently the remaster is actually a full-on, like, redone game in Unity. Like, it's not even like the same thing as the PS3 version. They actually took the whole thing and redid it. They've never actually done that before. And when I saw that, the first thing that came to my mind is, why did they not do this for Symphonia? No, yeah, that's the point. But why did you wait till Xillia to do that, is what I'm saying. Like if you remember this remaster stuff goes far back as Vesperia Definitive Edition. So that's what? Vesperia, we got Symphonia Remastered, then we got Graces, and then this one. This is the 4th remaster they've released after starting, you know, doing these. Why'd you wait till the 4th game to start doing that? That's what was speculated. But I'll say this. They ported the PC version, which was already the PS3 version. What I'm saying was, if you had the source code issue, then they should have waited, released Graces instead of that one, then this one, and whatever. But I'm just... The remaster was just... It just felt like it was just so unnecessary because nothing was really improved. Like, something like that would have done way more for it. But if you couldn't do it at the moment, you should have waited. And instead, we got, well, gets my vote for the worst remaster of all these so far. But besides the input thing, everyone's been saying so far it's actually good. It runs really well. It runs at 120 on PC. People who play on Steam Deck, it runs in 60. This should be no surprise to anybody, but the Switch is probably the worst version. Surprise, surprise. Other than that, you know, it's just like Graces. Graces apparently was another pretty decent port comparatively to, you know, the likes of Symphonia. I'm really starting to think, like, Symphonia is really, like, the only game so far that's just been a pretty offensive port. The rest have been decent to good. I don't know if we'll get any, like, actual stinkers like that again. Who knows? Maybe they'll do it again when they have their source code or whatever hurdle they have to not redo the whole thing. Symphonia 2 should have been bundled with 1 when they put it on PC in the first place, but they didn't, so now they're in a really awkward position where they're going to have to release it alone. And something tells me that game that's going to get announced that isn't Xillia 2, from the sounds of it, might be that. And I know some certain people who watch me on this stream aren't going to like hearing that, but my predictions is it's going to be that game or Hearts R. That's my guesses. I still think it's going to be a game that's actually somewhat recent. And I know Symphonia 2 is an older game, but it did get put on that collection on PS3, so technically it's still a PS3 game. Which is what they've been doing, because it's the easiest ones that they can do for now. But they missed that one, and they really should have did it then, so now you either release it as a standalone, or you release Symphonia again and bundle it. Which is honestly kind of weird, too. I honestly think it's inevitable. We're going to eventually get the port for it. I don't think they're going to completely ignore that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're completely aware of that. They did port that to 3DS. I'm hoping to God they don't just port the 3DS version. That would be absolutely terrible. I do not like the 3DS version at all. Like, if they're going to remaster it, they need to do it like they've been doing these recent games. Now, if they do it like that, Abyss would really, really benefit from getting a port, like, more than a lot of other games. That game's got some performance issues. Holy shit. That was crazy. Yeah, no, the 3D, oh my god, the 3DS version upscale, that would be so terrible. Oh, dude. Tales of Fandom port. Wait, I don't think we're ever gonna get any of the JP titles. If they do even one, I would be surprised. Wait, am I not healed still?
Jeez, why is this thing so darn big?
It must be using the spirit fossil as a source of energy. I can't think of any other explanation.
Let's just focus on beating it.
Okay, I should not have done that.
Focus! Please, focus! Focus! Focus!
Limbs turn to blades. Sharpness. Get him.
Please!
Got it. Get him. Jude.
Thanks.
Limbs turn to blades.
Focus!
Get him.
Focus! 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 Sorry.
Blew it.
I hate that swipe attack so much. The definite version in Japan. I mean, that's their fault for trying to rush Abyss out the door before putting everything in. That's one of the rare cases that we get more content and it's the game later than they did. We actually got a W because of that. You know that's never happening
Jeez,
again.
why is this thing so darn big?
It must be using the spirit fossil as a source of energy. I can't think of any other explanation.
Let's just focus on beating it. Get him. Dude.
Thanks. Please. Focus.
Limbs.
Let's do this.
Got it.
Focus.
Get him.
Focus. Focus. Sorry, everyone. Please.
Let's see what they got.
Focus. 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 Please.
Limbs turn to blades.
Focus. And one.
Got it. Limbs turn to blades. Sweet.
Let's do this.
Got it.
Right on case. Focus, please.
Got it. Limbs turn to blades. Sharpness. Get him.
Focus, focus. Focus.
Okay.
Energy.
All that training's paying off.
Maybe it's time for a black belt.
That wasn't.
All right.
You don't remember Hammer Zam? Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Okay. So, man, that would be But one thing I was told for like Jude's side is like that a lot of people gloss over. These situations are not the same as Mila's because when Mila gets taken to Fort Gundala, she gets some extra levels, and when the party comes together again, they scale up to her level. So your entire party gets free equipment and free levels that you will not get in this. The only thing that you get as a freebie with Jude's side is that Mila gets free equipment, which, as you can see, does diddly squat for me at this point. Yeah, Mila is easy mode for the run too. She skips out on bosses too. So like Ivar and Hammerzam are actually harder for Jude because of that. I didn't know that, but I was just told that the other day, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm getting bodied and one-shotted and all this other shit. Yeah, there's a solo fight. Mila gets a solo fight with her. Jude has to fight Gaius by himself near the end of the game. There's also a fight with Muse where you have to beat her when she's on the boat, when she goes berserk and tries to kill everybody. Mila doesn't have to do that because, you know, R.I.P. Okay. Um, no, they're split up from each other when you first go to the crossroads. And Jude has to fight guys by himself. Mila goes there to fight Muse by herself, and then after that, they come back together. I don't know. Everybody's like split up in that part too, because like when you first go to fight the final boss, it's just like everybody has to like slowly get back into the party. That's gonna be an interesting part too, because apparently you want to kill the final boss before everybody comes back, because if you remember, as every party member comes back, they do their mystic art when they enter. So every single time a party member joins, you have to watch a mystic art. So you actually want to kill that boss before they all show up, or you lose time. Which you can do that. You can actually kill them before that, but it's kind of hard to do apparently. Which I don't think I'm going to be good enough to do that just yet. Right, time to suffer.
Limbs turn to blades. Get him!
Please,
Limbs turn to blades.
focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus.
There it is.
Rally the souls and grant us life.
Focus, focus.
Resurrection!
Look at you with the honest KO recovery.
Focus. That's one.
Got it!
Focus, focus, focus.
Attack! Energize!
Focus, focus. Focus.
Now go
That's
down.
one. Focus, focus, focus. Sorry, everyone.
That reach is crazy.
Rally the souls and grant us life.
Actually crazy.
Focus,
I think I gotta avoid activating his fucking
focus,
his teching.
focus.
Well, I say that and then she just does it.
No, please.
Rally the souls and grant us life.
Focus, focus. Please.
Limbs turn to blades. I'll help. Energize.
Focus,
How did this happen?
focus, focus.
Oh, saw that coming.
Get him!
Sorry,
Right when it was about to come out. And a dig.
please.
'Cause why not?
Limbs turn to blades.
Focus. Let's do this.
Got it! Energize. Attack. Energize.
Yeah, this attack is pretty ridiculous because it has a stupid range on it. You do not block that, I swear.
Get him!
Demon Fist. Focus.
Extend! Right on point! Energize! Energize!
Please.
Turn to blades!
Focus.
Energize!
Finish that. Focus. Focus. Let's do this.
Got it!
He tried to call his ads.
Energize!
I don't know if it worked. Did I cancel it?
Focus.
Attack!
Focus! Focus! Focus!
Let's see what they got.
do this.
Got it.
Focus! Let's do this!
Got it.
Focus! Demon Fist! Please!
Got it.
Focus! Demon Fist!
How did this happen?
Oh, there we go.
Wow. We did it.
Thank goodness you showed up, Mila.
What do you mean? She was getting bodied. Alright, how many bottles did that take? I had 10 and then I lost one to that skeleton fight, so whatever from 9. 2. Holy fuck, he ate a lot of them. Yeah, I wouldn't have won that with the count I had before.
Sorry to be such a burden back there. I'll try to be more careful.
But I'm trying to move on and finish this. Grind the bosses after I actually write all this stuff down. I think I'll probably be practicing this one the most. I think I kind of understand, though, that you have to, like, have a lot of restraint. The one thing I really don't like is the buffering on Vortex, though. That shit blows. But Leia's sharpness lasts for literally 10 seconds, but it's like 50% physical attack increase. So you have to find like this perfect little window for her sharpness to be in effect, for you to hit your link arts, and whatever else, such as Vortex, that's actually damaging to this guy, while he doesn't body you or anyone else. And Mila, with her link mechanic ability, whatever they call it in this game, where she freezes him in place, that's completely random. Thankfully, Leia's skill has a guaranteed proc chance if you knock them down. And anytime anybody uses any of those link skills, you get a lot of meter for that. But yeah, after that little freebie, it's all RNG if Mila will use it. Oh yeah, and of course, the boss digging like crazy. That's just what's gonna make this hard. It's like a truck too. But again, just needs practice. This is the rawest I will ever be at this game. Like, right now. Once all this slows down for me, once the pacing and everything is natural, it'll be over. I'm definitely making faster progress than Vesperia when I first learned it, though. That game took longer. Like, we're already, according to the run time around this point, we're already, like, past an hour 10. This run's only a little over 3 hours, so... I mean, shit, I want to say we're about 40% done with this shit already. So, could be worse. Would I rather be alone with a forest with Gattuso or Hammer Save? Can I hang myself instead? Can I pick option C? Shit, I feel like the Gattuso of this game's actually Gio. It's so crazy how identical they are, though. It's like, Gio isn't a wolf, but he literally has 2 wolf buddies with him. Exactly 2. Thankfully, Gattuso can't call ads. Gio can do that. He can call birds, he can call more wolves. I don't know why they gave him that shit, but he can literally whistle in reinforcements. If Gattuso did that, I think the community would literally just have an aneurysm. Yeah, I know people are going to be memeing about Focus, but listen. That shit gives a lot of meter. You gotta spam that shit. It's too good. And it doesn't rack up a lot of hits, which is also important because bosses are very sensitive to do the little blue exclamation mark thing, and you want to avoid that. This is like some crazier version of like Symphonia, because Symphonia, you wanted to avoid tech downs. But the amount of hits it takes to do it in this game are far, far less. Yeah, I know he's like the wilderness guy and stuff. It's just with how tough he already is. He doesn't need those extra monsters. I was already told the shittiest RNG you can get on Gio is if he does it from the beginning of the fight, because you just can't stop it. If he does it from the beginning of the fight, now you have 4 animals and Gio to deal with. It's just a fuck fest. Thankfully, when I won, he didn't do it till like near the end of the fight. Do I even pick up this chest?
I'm getting pretty tired here. Are we even going the right way?
It would have been funny as fuck if they added like literally a Gattuso look-alike. It's like, oh, you didn't like Gattuso? Okay. This is Gattuso's brother. Just name him like Ricardo or some random ass name. Like literally looks the same and just like paint him red or some shit. Dude, that fight is already laggy as shit. You want him to throw ads in there? That fight is gonna be a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. I'm already not looking forward to that fight. That fight is laggy as shit. I still remember that fight. Oh my god, the PS3 could not handle that shit. I'm pretty sure the remaster will probably not have any problems with that. Oh yeah, you do. There's 4,000 gold in there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting that. Dude, they rarely put villains and cameos, and I want them to do it more. Like, how the fuck did we get freaking Kronos from Xillia 2 as a cameo battle before, like, a bunch of others? That shit I do not understand. What they really gotta stop doing is doing repeats. Because as much as I like some of these, like, they don't need to be doing the same characters, like, 2 and 3 times over. Like, I like the Xillia 2 one, but Cress and Mint shouldn't have been there, in my opinion. They should have chose, like, somebody else. I know what they were going for. I know what they were trying to do. They were doing the first 2 games and the hero-hero combos. Yeah, I know. But Mint was already in Abyss. Cress was already in Eternia. You did not have to do that. Like, never run them again. Arise could have had more too. I mean, they had all those like game-specific dungeons. Really, they should have had like a character from each of those games representing those dungeons. Instead, they just put freaking Edna and Eiserman, which is like, okay, you're doing a zesty character. That game's not even 10 years old. I'm so surprised Lloyd has not been a cameo yet. I'm actually legitimately surprised.
I have to admit, it's nice sometimes just spacing out. Everyone could use a break here and there.
Yeah, he is. People really liked him. And I think Famco took note of that because they were making no items ever jokes quite a bit. I think what really did it was Vesperia. I think when he was added to Vesperia, I think that's where he was like really put on like into the spotlight. If they could just release like a version with like an actual definitive version. Like these last two remasters have been pretty damn good. Outdoing my expectations. Okay, what's up on the channel? I might grab that anyway. Okay, you just go back to it, obviously. But yeah, we don't really need any more Symphonia unless they find a way to like actually make it 120. Like, if it's not on the same level as these last two we've been getting, they can keep it. I would have rather them not release that remaster, because at that time, like, did it really add anything? I think the only thing that version has that the others that we got didn't was like Rain's notes in the monster list. For some reason, the PS3 version didn't have that, and it should have, but it didn't. I don't know why that stinky version gets it. That actually made me mad when I found out about it. But other than that, there's like very, very, very minor things like being able to skip A and Vs, which you couldn't do before. But there's definitely more games more in need of being ported and remastered. Like, you already had the PC version and you couldn't outdo that, then just forget about it. You bought it, but did you play it? The only reason I have to play the Switch version is to, like, research for speedrunning. I have no other reason. Like, to take a look at like patchless Switch Symphonia, I just can't overlook that guy on Twitter, that Japanese guy on Twitter who claimed he warped to the credits from Tetheala. I have to look at that. But I don't want to buy this stinky version for anything like more than maybe like $5 or $10. That's what it's worth to me. It's not better than the PC version. That version stinks. But if there's something interesting I can do with it, like for speedrunning, I'll spend like the $5-10 on it. But that's as much as I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna buy it secondhand. Because I don't want Bamco to get my money for it. So some sucker who already bought it, that doesn't want it anymore, I'll buy it off of them. But I'm not buying directly from Bamco or any place where they can get any money from it. They're not going to benefit at all. I'll let the guy who, you know, bought into it and doesn't want it anymore, and he can get a little bit of money back for his troubles. But Bamco is not getting a cent for that game out of me. They don't deserve it. That game, that version is a joke. It should have never happened. The fact that Xillia Remaster got a full Unity rebuild and they couldn't have waited until they started doing that. We had to wait 4 remasters before they started doing that. Like, alright, it's cool that they're doing it now. I'm not complaining about that, but now you're in a situation of, do we do Symphonia yet again when we're able to do that? Because if we do it again, you know, people are going to get mad. Even if it does have the 120 FPS. Because now, what's that remaster for? You called that shit a remaster by name, too. That doesn't feel like a remaster. What is a remastering? Like the other ones, I can at least say improve something. Wait, was she still riding in the wheelchair after she was fighting? Did she injure her leg again? I don't remember this part. She should be able to fucking walk. I forgot how that cutscene goes, but what the fuck? Now she just wants free rides. I have every version of it besides remaster. You can't say I haven't supported this damn series. I bought every Symphonia version but the remaster. Every single one, bro. They got more than enough of my money. Oh yeah, I guess Vespi I bought 3 times as well, because, you know, 360, PS3, and then Definitive Edition. Which I must much less, you know, complain about that. But Symphonia, like... it's gotta be better, man. And I know less people are gonna mention this, but like, if they're gonna do this grade shot from the beginning of your playthrough shit, can they add like the interesting perks back? Can we get a solo mode back again? Instead of giving shitters cheats? Like, check this out. You see this? You see this? What is this called? This is called easy mode. This is what you choose when you suck at the game. This is what you use to beat the game when you don't want to think, you don't want to actually get good, you just want to get past it. Right? So what's this great shot from the beginning of the game doing? Giving them cheats. Can you at the least add like something that could like alter the playing experience without giving them just flat out like one-shot nuke shit? I just don't get it. They could be using the opportunity to add stuff like solo mode and Narikiri dolls, like fuck anything. It doesn't have to just be like damn super duper base boosted damage increase, critical increase. I saw one that like doubled your AC or something. Like, bro, it's so unnecessary. Like, bring the interesting stuff back. You've done it so many times in the past, you can do it again. Like, I just think it's just unnecessary. They could just do better than that. Like, if you can't beat this game on easy, I'm sorry, but this series just ain't for you. For real. Oh yeah, well, I wasn't expecting them to do that. That would have been cool if they did.
Okay, this should do. My Lilium orb is coming along nicely.
She always knows exactly what to pick. How I envy that.
Thanks, everyone. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Could have like tuned the sensitivity to be closer to like Symphonias or something. But yeah, spell-dominated game. Throwing Fireball is elite. Never beating the allegations. Well, if people are interested in doing it, since it is in Unity, like fully now, I think the opportunity is there more than ever that they could do something like that. But, you know, people gotta actually do it. Unity games have a pretty modded the fuck out. But we'll see. We'll see if people even care. It's hard to tell with this community sometimes if something will happen or not. Or, you know, you could do the old strat of the old green motivator, the dollar bills. Money is a very nice motivator. Throw a couple Benjis towards somebody's way and see if they'll bite on it. Yeah, I don't think, from what they made it sound, I don't even know if we're getting 2 next, because they worded it in a way that 2 is in development, but they said that we're going to get a game announcement somewhat soon, which by that is probably like 6 months. So I don't think the next announcement, the next announcement we'll get is going to be Xillia 2. My guess is let's say, God, I don't even know. I think the next game Symphonia 2 or Hearts are. That's my guess. I think it's still going to be a somewhat recent game. People are going to be saying Abyss, but they're set Abyss for every single next remaster. I don't think they're even close to doing that game. And I'm saying Symphonia 2 because they didn't port it yet, and technically it's a PS3 game. But I do think it's inevitable it's gonna happen one day, bro. We're gonna have that day everybody collectively sighs about it, but run from it, fear it. Symphonia 2 is inevitable. We're just gonna have to deal with it, man. It's just a matter of when. Also, damn, don't you like that game? Look at your name, Lord Ratatosk. You gotta be a fan of that game. Or are you just doing a reverse psychology? It's never gonna happen when you really want it to happen. I do think Abyss needs it the most, but just going by their word about they're doing what's the easiest first. So I just think they're doing the recent games first because of that. I'm just going by that. I mean, all I'm going to say is it's worked for me so far. I told people Graces was coming next. It came next. I told people we were just getting PS3 games, and that's all we've gotten so far. It's like Graces, Xillia, Xillia 2's in development. We just have one mystery game that we don't know about. So, it's been tried and true so far. Dude, at that point, they should just do a fucking fighting game. I haven't forgot about that stupid April Fools where they literally had the Tales games in the Tales characters in a fighting game. Only to go, haha, hee hee, you want this, don't you? But you're not gonna get it. Nah, fuck that. Just fucking do it. They know people want it, they don't want to fucking do it. They just want to make jokes about it. Want to dangle it on a fishing rod. No, fuck that, dude. Do it or just don't talk about it. Rather than just ignore the idea if that's how it's gonna be. I find that annoying. Because you're just telling everybody that you're completely aware that people would love that. Epitome is the... Oh my god. Why are y'all trying to make the worst Tales game of all time? Like, let's combine, like, the worst combat ideas together. Make the worst game ever. Literally unplayable. It's like those graphics I see of, like, people creating, like, the worst athlete ever. They just name all these different athletes who are, like, terrible at certain, you know, fundamentals. Like, let's just do that for a Tales game. Like, let's make the worst combat ever, just combining existing Tales games mechanics. The game nobody will literally play. A Rise Director's Cut. I would actually mold. Especially since we waited this long, man. Like, move on. Just make another game, damn. I would absolutely hate if, like, Arise ends up becoming, like, the Three Houses of fucking Tales. I would fucking lose it. Actual nightmare scenario. A lot of side quests you start in this run. I went outside when I didn't mean to. I mean, I'm not very confident what they'll do either, but the only thing I'd want to see, and I know this is copium as hell, if they would learn from their mistakes. Yes, I know, very laughable thing, but if we get some slop like Arise again, I mean, yeah, it's truly over. Like, actually over. Doomsday has arrived. They think they cooked. If they think they cooked, then it's over. But if they at least maybe look at a couple things that they've messed up, there might be a chance, but other than that, I don't think she'll pass, but what if she becomes a freelancer like Goshina? What will you do then? Would that be it? Officially done? They'll like they'll do like Goshina and like only bring them back for some slot mobile game that nobody believes in. Still cannot believe they used Goshina for that fucking game. Tales of Luminaria soundtrack by Goshina. Man hasn't gotten a full soundtrack work since Legendia. You bring them back for that, bro. They've had some longer ones, it's just the last two, yeah, have been stinkers. Which I can't even be surprised. Y'all remember how Cresty was running? And like Luminaria, I mean, nobody was really believing in that from the beginning because it just had zero. It just stunk from the beginning. Like the development and everything with that stunk. The only people that believed in that was just eating up anything. And those same people still get mad that Famco wants to cover up anything having to do with Luminaria. Oh yeah, that game that lasted 7 months. Yeah, we want to celebrate that. We want to remind people that our mobile game lasted 7 months.
Where'd Leia go? I really wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, I'm sure the soundtrack's great. Like, it's not so much the choices, it's like what they were willing to do for such an unproven project. Like, you didn't have any of your usual people designing the characters. You brought Goshina just out of nowhere for this game. You wouldn't do that for any of your main titles. Or your other mobile titles with the legacy characters in it. This game, from the get-go, they told us there would be no legacy characters, so... And not to mention they were going to do a manga, an anime. They had high-profile voice actors, English and Japanese. Keep in mind, Krusty had no English voice acting. They were willing to do English voice acting and Japanese voice acting for this game. They were going all in on this game. For what? That's what was weird about it. They were just so willing to do all of that. And it's like, damn, where's all this passion for everything else you've done? Oh, Rated Mythology 2 soundtrack is a banger just all around. That's one of my favorite ones in the series. It's not very known though. That soundtrack altogether is just great. That shit is fire. I still listen to that one every now and then. I don't even know what they're doing with this. I thought when they dumpstered Rays, which people seem to have liked, Asteria, their game that was running for like 8-9 years and still had a pretty strong community for what the fuck the game was, they dumpstered that too. Like, they dumpstered both of those games like within a year. I thought they were just like, okay, these games are old, let's like update our shit and bring something a little more recent in. I don't know if they were like gonna take the assets that they could no longer use with Presty or something and then try to like make a Raise with those. Or something that's like Raise. But they didn't even do that. Like, we're nearing what? Longer than a year and a half for both of those games being gone? And nothing. I thought by now they would have announced something, but we're really not gonna get anything else. That's it. They're done. It is actually over. Mobile Tales is dead. Yeah, and I agree. They can update the models, they can update the assets. I'd be all for it if they go all in on it. Because even though it was a busted-ass game, I mean, I did more or less like the assets they were using in Krusty, and I thought it was a damn shame that they were going to go to waste. But I don't think they're planning on doing anything. They're just gonna rot. Just wasted assets. Okay. Wait, can I expand the food shop? Wait, why? Oh, for the bigger beef bowl. Yeah, I wanted more art slots too. But like the way they designed it, I guess, like you had to like flick in a diagonal direction to use the arts. They probably didn't know how they could put more in, I guess. But I would like the next one to have actual controller support. I already got the large beef bowl. How does he still have this discount? Oh, he's buying a small and a medium. Or that? Yes, I can. All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like that game was already like around 6 years old. But again, I didn't mind if they wanted to like try them again, but like have them looking better if that's what they were gonna do. Maybe they're developing something now. Yeah, the loads were easily the worst part. 1000% agree there. That was the most. It probably really doesn't like mess with you as much until you start grinding. When you start grinding those fucking events, man, that's where it really starts to show. That stunk. That might be one of their server things, because I think the loads had something to do with that. But one thing I did notice, every person in that raised Discord that used an iPhone for the game had much better loads than me. And that pissed me off. And I'm not buying a fucking iPhone. Fuck Apple. But like watching, like they would post like clips of them like doing a like solos of like certain hard events and whatnot. Their loads would be super fucking fast. And I would ask them like, how the fuck are your loads like 10 times faster than mine? I would ask them what phone they use and everything. Like, their phone would be older than mine. The only consistency I found is that they were iPhone. That's it. That's it. And it kind of made sense because iPhone is popular as fucking Japan too. So they probably made that fucking game to run on Apple shit and not ours. You know, Android users, stand up. We ain't going to Apple. We ain't going to the Apple cult. I've been in that shit years ago. I ain't going back. They shackle you down over there in the Apple gulag. Oh, you wanna transfer your files and your stuff over to another phone, another product? No. We're not compatible with anything that isn't Apple. You will stay on our products. You are not going anywhere. Fucking iCucks. You guys are fucking slaves to fucking Apple. You better hope that you stay with them for life, because as soon as you want to move to something else, that's it. You're going to feel it. Yeah, there was a few phone versions of some games. I think the Hearts phone version was a completely different game, though. I saw some screenshots, and it didn't even look like anything like the DS version or the remake. The thing is, though, I think a lot of that stuff is lost media, because how do you even play that now? It wasn't a mobile game. It was an actual, just regular phone game. Now, long ago, I had an iPod. My dad bought me it. It made me so mad I had to use iTunes to do anything with that shit. And then, like, later I bought, like, a what was that, a Sansa clip, I think, or something. And I was like, wow, I can make a folder, click and drag music in here. Wow. Why can't I do that with this? Then I found out that's just what they do to their customers. Make sure you stay with them. Because people aren't going to be willing to part away with their, you know, their files and everything that they've built up. Well, most people aren't. I don't know where mine went either, because I didn't like trash it or anything. I just lost it. Yeah, it sucks because I did want to do like a meme stream of me playing the iOS version of Tales of Fantasia. It's like notoriously bad, but yeah, I don't know how you even play that stuff now. Those other mobile games like Tales of Commons, Tales of Warhite, and stuff like that, you can't play those either. I have no idea how you play that stuff. I've seen some few crazy fans of them. I'm like, how the fuck did y'all play these? These were like Japanese only titles, and you needed a Japanese phone to even play them. Did you have like a connection in Japan to send you a phone with the game on it? Like, how the hell are you playing this? I think these games came out like late 2000s or something. If you want to see some copium, though, those fans that are hoping that they make a collection out of those phone Tales games, that's the biggest copium huffing I've ever seen out of a Tales fan. Like, you gotta be on some special shit to think they're gonna do that. Like, the chances of them even still having the game just sitting around to even do that, not to mention they'd have to translate it. Okay, next area. Finally get Rowan back, thank God. Yeah, they all got shut down. You had to have been there. The only way you can sort of kind of live through it is...
Sorry to be such a burden back there. I'll try to be more careful.
Maybe Nico has videos on them. I know they had videos on Tales of Eternia Online, because I watched a few of them. But other than that, man, I have no idea. Okay, where the heck are we now? Oh, back in... Okay, because I was about to say Agria too would be in a rock. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I know you want to play it. We could make a clan. That game's fucking dead. They're not bringing that back. Imagine if Bamco like actually took a shot and made a fucking Tales MMO just out of nowhere. Can you imagine that? In big 2025. Like, no way they have the balls to do that. I think fundamentally it's fine. The only problem I would probably say about it is the bosses being very sensitive to having an invincibility phase where they could just smack the shit out of you. So you can't really go in too deep with melee comboing because of it. But other than that, you know, fighting regular enemies and stuff, it's fine. Xillia 2 did improve pretty damn well on that front. For melee combat, they actually let you have a chance with the elemental weakness system. The more recent ones, I'd say I'd still prefer this game over the more recent ones. Like, I'd rather play this 10 times over than Arise, Zestiria, and Berseria. I'd still say, yeah, I'd play this over those as far as combat goes, purely. But I think it's fine for the most part. It's just the dumb melee shit on bosses. There's definitely worse. Yeah, I'm gonna sound dumb for a second, but I completely forgot Digimon was under Famco. But I also forgot Digimon even existed. And that I'm not kidding. So I was like, oh yeah, Digimon does exist. Shit. I haven't heard about this series in a long time. Yeah, I guess. You just don't hear about it. Like, no lie, the last time I heard about Digimon at all was like Cyber Sleuth. Didn't that come out like 7 years ago though? I know they had to have released more games since then. It's just people seem to have liked that game a lot. But I just haven't heard anything since that one, so I don't know, man. Yeah, Pokemon just dominates the whole monster catching genre. Even though people will tell you like Pokemon stinks now, what else do you have? It's not like you got a choice. Power World. I mean, it is true,
Right.
but I
Another
haven't
wall
played that one.
scaled.
All right, here's another menu. Hold up. Gotta write this down. Oh no, I don't think Power World's going anywhere. I do know Nintendo's little monster catching patent they were trying to do, or monster summoning. Sorry, their monster summoning patent failed. Apparently, it got rejected by Japanese court, but they're trying some other thing, so it's not completely dead. But yeah, Pokemon took an L for once. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I do not care about those Legends games whatsoever. They do not interest me at all. People went nuts for the Arceus one, but I just do not give a shit about them. Yeah, it was a pretty broad thing they were trying to do because there's so many games that do monster summoning of any kind. And people bring it up like Elden Ring has it in some capacity, so it'd be hitting a lot of things. It's honestly a really ridiculous thing they were even trying to do. I don't even know why their fans were defending that shit. That's pretty crazy, if you ask me. Like, what the fuck were they even trying to do that? Like, it's so funny because their fans were begging them to just lawsuit the shit out of Power World because they were just mad that people were buying it and actually interested in something else for once. And then, like, they're just trying every little iron-fisted angle they possibly can to try to, like, shoot down Power World and anything like it. Yeah, they did. That's what this whole thing's been over, at least the recent one. They already passed a patent for, like, what, throwing monsters out of, like, spherical objects, so Power World had to release a some kind of update to like make the monsters appear out of fucking thin air. Because you caught them in like cubes or some shit in the game. So they already made them change that. But yeah, man, they've been going hard in the paint. They've been going hard in the paint. Okay, gotta eat the large beef bowl. This is the one I still got in effect. Still got 5 more battles, so I think I was supposed to get the small one first. Why would I eat the big one again? Still eat this? Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. Tim. Yeah, I forgot about that. There was like what there was another one before that that was people thought was gonna be a Pokemon killer. Yokai Watch. I remember people bringing up that one too. It's like, oh man, you're in trouble now, Pokemon. You have new competition. It's over for you. I'm like, yeah, right. It's like when some new MMO appears and they're like, this is gonna be the WoW killer. It's like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You really underestimate how big these games have gotten. There's a lot of levels missed out on. Yeah, and that's another thing people don't seem to take into account. Like, some of these series have been around for decades to like marinate and just be in the minds of so many people. Like, these series are iconic at this point. Like, do you realize what would have to happen for them to actually fizzle out and die? Because something brand new is coming in. It would have to be like historical to pull something like that off. Like, at the most you would hope that like you could get like a fan base and whatnot. Like, that wouldn't be impossible, but killing it? You're fucking crazy. Like, if you feel that, you know, the series is past its prime and it don't hit like it used to, like, sure, but I don't think some new series is just gonna come in and just blow it up. Yeah, it's been around since the 90s. People don't remember that Pokemania, man. Fucking Gen 1, Gen 2. Like, you don't even really need the rest. Those two could probably just sustain the series. People have been complaining that they pander too much to Kanto, and it's like, that's what people remember the most. Like, as much as people hate to admit it, nostalgia bait works. That's why you're always going to get, you know, throwbacks. It's always gonna work, man. Nothing you can do. Especially if you're not feeling games that are out now, which some people don't. Yeah, you're gonna want to go back. But going forward, if forward sucks, right? So just go back. I mean, what's stopping you? Like, I'm sure everybody's got like a parent or two or a family member that they know that hates modern music, so they just listen to music from a certain era. They just go back however far when they thought there was a golden age, right? They just stay there. They don't leave. I mean, even companies are going back. Look how they're always like remaking, remastering, and doing callbacks to older games. They know nostalgia works. Damn, you don't even auto level Alvin. Alvin's just gonna get left behind. That's funny. Imagine using Alvin. Okay, so same here. Let's see what we disabled. So it's not much different than Mila, except for a couple of exclusive skills. Doctor. That's pretty crazy. TP will not be consumed during part 2. Holy fuck. Yeah, he's probably never running out of TP again in these fights. Wait, did he turn it off? Level restore. Thunder. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I see what happened. I was like, I didn't turn all of that on. Okay, TV. So, conductor, level restore. Oh no, Leia. Leia gets TP game. At least needs her skill set too. Yeah. One reason why they're definitely never gonna fall off like to that degree is their merchandising. Because a lot of this now, like people say the games got worse, but they still make a good killing off of their merchandise. They do a lot of merchandising. So you ignore everything up here. So I guess you just leave out by 80%. Holy fuck. So most of these setups are very samey. Just a bunch of TP sustaining skills. Surprised Assault has the go, but I guess they just don't have the SP to keep those on, you know, doing these others. Yes, sir. What is it? Oh, T-Bow skill. I think eventually at least is going to be using spells. Only fight she's been in, she just spammed Pow Hammer. Setting arts too. Jude gets his stuff changed. Am I missing an art? Just a swallow dance, but wait a minute. Got to do that, that's why. Knew something was wrong there. I was like, oh no. Okay. That wasn't there. It's getting really worried. I thought I messed something up. It's like, oh fuck, what did I do? Oh, we have negative gate? Ooh, okay, so that's what she's gonna be using. Alright. She had that. Last one is gonna be sharpness. Should have expected that. I find it kind of crazy Leia has resurrection from the start. Is that the earliest you get resurrection in the Tales game? I always felt like it was a more of a mid-game spell that you get on your healer. feel like this is kind of early for that. Alright, that should be
I
everything.
have to admit, it's nice. Everyone could use a break here and there.
I guess even geezers like me are never too old for improvement.
Yay! One step closer to adulthood! Tipo! Don't say that so loud. You're embarrassing me.
Thanks, everyone. I wouldn't have made it without you.
And they all dropping quotes for the fucking level ups, alright. Sweet. Play this again. What, the remaster?
というわけなんてロマンチックだね。よし、一つ壁を乗り越えた感じ。やったね。
Oh. Alright, let's see if any of these chests
The
have anything.
spirit climb in Lakutum keeps the
Good.
area cloaked in a perpetual golden sunset.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
1,600 gold though. These sacks are actually getting pretty good now. Might be
When I see a
worth
sunset
something.
like this, I can't help but think of home.
Yeah, home, you say. Where are you from, by the way? Grab the shiny on the way out.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating soon?
What the fuck? Oh, thank you. Over here trying to write my notes. Monsters trying to trigger fights. Thankfully, I just finished. Never knew why some of these mats just sound absolutely dangerous to have. But given these, the shops are beneficial. Like, yes, this chemical can, like, just burn through any material, but you give it to us, we'll be able to have more weapons for you. We'll be able to serve you better food. Like, what's that got to do with food? You pouring this liquid in there? Where'd you go? Go back to the resource center. What's this? Oh, there's actually a monster fight here. What do you do? Wait, is this a boss? No, this is a boss. Yeah, that's a boss. That is a boss. I forgot the next boss is just right here. Okay, it's a good thing I saved out here.
You have got to be kidding me! I was really pissed off!
That doesn't matter right now. Just focus.
I like how he's trying to do tech outs. Like nobody's there. Ran out of TP. No. Oh, he got burned. Finally. Good golly. He can dig. It's calling monster pals. How is he not dead? This little pole wiggle that got summoned.
That was too close!
What caused this? I did not expect it to be that active.
Master, I just keep...
Stupid ass Leia though. Not sure if I was supposed to have more orange shells for this fight or not. Let me go back and see how much you had in the shop. I feel like I wasn't supposed to run out. Oh, other characters. That conductor skill is going in hard. I didn't even run out of TP that whole time. That's actually pretty nutty. What a wonderful skill. So I think when I was first using them, definitely ran out of TP. You miss Ivar. I told y'all, like, once I get Rowan back, it's over. Like, Ivar and Hammerzam are gonna be probably the fights that give me the most shit, besides Gyro, early on. I got my boy Rowan back, it's fireball time. Alright, I'm gonna revert back to that save real quick. I didn't save too far back. How many do I have? Actually didn't have any. I had Milan's shells though. Let's get some orange shells, good god. That's for sure. I'm about to say, where's the merchant with the items? Shit's costing nothing. I mean, I want to get, I'll just get 10. And a Bakura shows up. It's too bad you don't do Bakura strats. I used to abuse those things.
The spirit climb in Lakutum keeps the area cloaked in a perpetual golden sunset.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
Bakuras, yeah, they're completely random. They can show up in dungeons or world maps. They come in different colors, bronze, silver, and gold. As you can probably guess, like, what each color represents. Oh, syrup bottle. Didn't even notice this back here. Wait, is it? Oh, it doesn't even decrease your stats. Okay, I guess they stopped doing that at this point. I like how syrup bottle is called liquor bottle in Japanese, but we're just calling it syrup bottle. They're literally sucking syrup. We can't have these characters drinking, even though there's literal bars in the game. That would be bad.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of home.
Alright, let's see how the fight goes this time. Not that it was hard, but I just want to try it again. Actually, there's a save point here. I should be using this one, really, instead of taking that long walk. Also, anybody's played the remastered is how much better are the loads? That's another thing I was worried about.
Got to be kidding me. It looks really pissed off.
That doesn't matter right now.
Which I'm sure there's not much of a problem. It's like, what I saw, Grace's loads were insanely fast. He always gets burned at the end of the fight.
We finally stopped it.
That was too close.
What caused this? I did not expect it to be that active.
Game itself runs great. That's good to hear. They seem to finally have found somewhat of some consistency with the performance, at least. Grace has had like some other minor issues too.
Sound really scary.
Oh yeah, this place. Wait, do we have to go to the arena? I don't know if we have to do that in the story or not. Wait. was actually a mini I was supposed to do after the boss. Didn't think they would do it here though. What's up, Combo? You just get home? Okay, some more Lilium Orb stuff with rolling. Damn, you getting home late. Mandatory overtime. Okay, so it's just these blues and an auto. It's that big. Oh, we're changing arts too, alright. Wait, why did he put airball on up? Sounds like a preference thing more than anything else. I'll just do it for now. It be.
Look at those giant ribbons!
such beautiful cloth designs. This is quite a fascinating culture.
So many of the statues have beards.
The allure of a well-kempt beard transcends all cultural bounds.
Yeah, I think we gotta go to the arena. That's where the next boss is at. Okay, well, these bosses are actually kind of quick. Like, one after the other. The other ones were kind of spaced out compared to this. It might be going to the next one. Much farther after this.
First it's falling rocks, now it's howling wyverns! I hate Yondu!
Okay. I think this takes you in, so we're gonna save right here. Damn. Jude's side, and you're not even using Jude. Funny. Funny how that works. Oh, the battle music's already changed?
My sword rings true. So this is
So, why build a coliseum up in the sky?
To ensure a decisive battle. In the olden days, the loser would be the one who gets pushed out of the ring.
I really do like the arena Xillia though. Because you can actually do ring outs on enemies. Actually just push them off. That was really cool that they did that. We're warping out of here. I thought that was a boss, but it's not.
All these statues seem to be of great warriors from eras past.
So when I get super strong, you think they'll make a statue of me too?
It appears all of the statues in Shandu were carved by hand, without the use of spirit arts.
Statue carving served as a part of a warrior's training. Well, they sure had their work cut out for them.
Wait, we going back to the arena again? It's the part where they finally show up. Okay, I think it is. Looks like we have a menu here. Oh, so you already changed it to Windows. I guess that was just a menuing thing. Oh wow, some Windlance action. Oh. Damn, okay, so since it's not here, I'll just call this a stream that actually this isn't the boss fight. Alright then. Well, make good progress today. Tomorrow we'll learn some more. Hopefully make it to the halfway point, which we're nearly there, honestly. Should be definitely there next stream. But we're definitely between 40 and 50% done. And after being past Hammer Zam, things are going a bit smoother than it was the last few days. So, yeah, this is a good stopping point, I think. So, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we get this done before this week ends. But at this pace, I think we will. And then, I don't know, Monday or sometime next week, we can try to do some attempts. Who knows? Anyway, I'm out.